A devastating earthquake measuring 6.8 on the Richter scale hits the high Atlas Mountains in Morocco on Friday night. At least 630 people were killed and 329 others were injured, including 51 in critical condition. This is according to Moroccan television, quoting the Western Ministry of the Interior. Most of the deaths occurred in Jbaila, close to the epicenter of the earthquake, which is difficult to reach. According to the USGS, the earthquake is the strongest that hits this geographical part of Morocco for more than a century, and the US agency said, the earthquake occurred at a relatively shallow depth of 18.5 kilometers southwest of Marrakesh, the city with a population of more than 800,000 people. After the earthquake, most of the city's residents came out and spread the streets after warning of the aftershocks. According to the Moroccan Geophysical Center, the earthquake occurred in the Ajil High Atlas area with a magnitude of 7.2, and its center was established at a depth of 11 kilometers. According to the Portuguese Institute of the Sea and the Algerian Civil Defense Agency, the people of the two countries felt the earthquake that occurred in Morocco because of the earthquake. Some buildings collapsed in the ancient city of Marrakesh, which is listed on the global list of UNESCO, and cracks appeared in Tyre, the city, which dates back to the Middle Ages. Some of its sections collapsed and its parts fell to the ground, and the Koutoubia Mosque, which dates back to its century in the 12th century, was also damaged in Marrakesh. As for the possibility of a tsunami, the U.S. Geological Survey reported that the large-sized earthquake in the Mediterranean region usually results in a devastating tsunami, but according to Moroccan experts, the occurrence of a tsunami is unlikely, because the earthquake did not occur directly in the sea. Morocco is located in an active geological region and is vulnerable to earthquake activity. Historically, the kingdom has seen earthquakes that have moderate to high strength in some places. In 2016, an earthquake occurred in the Boran Sea. The earthquake's strength reached 6.3 on the Richter scale. Although only one person died in the earthquake, it was a terrifying earthquake. Significant damage to buildings in various regions was recorded. About 12 years before the earthquake, the El Hoceima earthquake occurred. Specifically on February 24, 2004, the earthquake's strength reached 6.3. It was considered one of the most violent earthquakes in the country, killing 630 people, wounding hundreds, and displaced thousands. As a result of the collapse of buildings, its center was near the Strait of Gibraltar, with a magnitude of 7.8 in this earthquake. About 11 people died in Morocco and 2 people in Portugal. On February 29, 1960, the Agadir earthquake occurred 5.7 on the Richter scale, lasted for 10 years only, causing a tsunami, and many hotels, apartments, and buildings collapsed. The groundwater pipes were disrupted, sewage networks collapsed, fires broke out from places, and the city was almost completely destroyed. The earthquake was killed by between 12,000 and 15,000 people, about a third of the city's population at that time, and 12,000 others were injured and at least 35,000 people were displaced, which makes the earthquake the most devastating and deadliest in the history of Morocco, and the material losses of the earthquake were estimated at $290 million.